Good morning. I just realized that sign's too high. I need to come down. Oh well. Good morning. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. Oh, my eyes are still tired. It's been a roller coaster of emotions the last 3 days. So my youngest is doing great. Oh, my bosses. It's bubbling. And happy Memorial Day to all of you. And, this is a day that we remember all those that have fallen for our freedom here in America. So, good morning. Yeah, my mother-in-law, I'll update you guys on my mother-in-law because Kim was asking about her on her live. So, Wednesday night, she tripped over her dog, well, our dog that she now owns or adopted from us. The bigger of the two dogs. She tripped over backwards and landed on her back. And so she was sore. She didn't break anything. She was just, really sore. But she still managed to drive all the way up here. 3 hours, y'all. 3 hours away from her house. With the dogs in tow, all her stuff packed up. And she got up here and she was just lethargic the whole time she was here. She just didn't do anything other than sleep. And I was like, she just needs to go home, Good morning, Nature Fairy Abigail. I think you're Abigail. But I was like, so Saturday, my husband was like, finally convinced her to pack up her stuff and head home. So instead of us taking 2 vehicles down, we have a car trailer. He packed up her car onto a car trailer and hauled her car down and took her back home. And I said, when you get home, you need to go to the doctor. You need to go get seen because it was hurting to breathe and all this stuff. Well, she went down fast. She went downhill really fast Saturday. So she ended up in the ICU. How she managed to make it up here in the state she was in, but it's not looking good. She has cancer on her colon, or in her colon, liver, and bowel, I think he said. And her heart's not looking good. The cardiologist came in just this morning and said it's not looking good. So she's stable, but yeah, selfishly, I know this is selfish. I want her to survive for as long as possible, but also selfishly, I was like, please, not today. Not today. Good morning, Erin. I know, and I'm a little later than normal, but I didn't want to make. Did she know? I don't think she did. She's not one to go see the doctor. So my husband actually had to force her to open her phone, get the PIN number for her phone so he could call a friend of hers, a really, really good friend of hers, to come over and help him get her to the emergency room. So, Janet, her name is Janet. Yep, Janet. She's 60 something. I can't remember how old she is. Later 60s. I don't know. So, yeah, just, pray for her and my husband mostly because, it's his mom. So he came home yesterday and had planned to go back today, but good morning, Kendall. Thank you. But he got a phone call on the way up that she had a heart attack or a stroke or something, and so he wasn't sure yet. I think it ended up being a heart attack, which is why the cardiologist came in this morning. So, thank you. And Erica. If I have missed anybody, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I don't think she knew she had cancer. Nope. So, anyway, we don't have to dwell on that. I have a very weird coping mechanism. I'll giggle and laugh and smile just, not to think about it. And it's not bothering me too much right now, I'm sure if once the, comes, then maybe it will, but also my middle child, he is me to a T. And so when I was his age, when my dad's grandmother passed, and just seeing my dad emotional made me emotional. So my middle child is very much like me. And so when Daddy came home last night, he walked up to him and broke down in Daddy's arms, and Daddy broke down. About broke my heart. It's breaking my heart thinking about it now, but well, my mother-in-law's in the ICU right now, so I needed to get on here though. I need the distraction. But now I don't know what to do. Yeah, her blanket's sitting right here too, so I'm like, I need to go hide that right now so I don't see it. It's like I didn't get it done for her. It's sitting right here. The hook's hanging on. No worries, Erin. Yeah, good morning, Jeremy. No, I figured with me going later than normal, that people may not be here as much, but that's fine. But no, I wanted to allow Kim to go before me because she's an hour ahead of me, and I didn't want her to be like, and I know how it is for me. If I got started with a live at like 10 or 11 in the morning, it's like my day is already half gone at that point. So I figured allow her to get it out of the way. And oh, well, thank you for being here, Abigail. Abby, I don't know what you prefer to be, but thank you for being here. Aw, Frizzy, thank you. Oh, yeah, so her blanket's sitting right here. I want to be able to finish that blanket, guys. I don't want to be it partially finished and never get done. Oh, yes. Let me get the Gigabyte blanket. I finished it. I'm so excited. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back. Oh, you did watch week 3? I'm excited for that. Now that I have the Gigabyte blanket done, Jeremy, I can focus on more things. I'll be right back. Almost tripped over her bag with the blanket in it. Okay, y'all can tell it is like humid or something. Look at my hair. It's just like frizz central. How be the chickadees? Chickadee is a nickname that we gave my oldest. Okay. It's done. Let's see if I have room to stand up and show you guys. It's huge. You can't even see the border. So it does curl down a little bit, this top border, but that's okay. It don't matter. It's done. And all the tails. I love how it makes like a little ridge right here with all the tails. But y'all, I sewed the poo out of those tails. And then obviously the backside is just striped. I think the backside looks just as cool. It's huge. So it's on the floor right now, and it comes to the top of my head. And I'm about 5'4", So it should be 60 inches if I measured correctly, but I haven't measured it now that it's done. But y'all, this thing it's got a little bit of weight to it. It's a very soft blanket too. Yep. I bought the pattern. I need to go turn my printer on so I can print it. Arrow. Are you talking about the blanket I was just showing? Or are you talking about what they're talking about in the chat? Yeah, the blanket I was just showing is MDL's Gigabyte blanket. I shared it on my channel, and I think I linked the pattern in the video. I know, I'm so happy with it. Yeah, so I've bought one's week 3 pattern. I just haven't watched it yet this morning. 5'4", 64. Okay, so it's 64 inches. It should be about 64 to 65 inches, somewhere there then, Jeremy. Thank you. My brain's not completely working yet. Yes, it's Tunisian. I love Tunisian. Oh, and let me show you. I've already started my middle child's blanket. Well, I've restarted it 3 times. Or 2 times. 2 times. And the only reason I started it that many times is I'm going to have to ask him, because I'm following his multiples from his video from MDL, but for some reason when I count one, because he says multiples of 6 plus 7, and I know why the 7's there, because that gives you your end stitch, the 5 plus the 2 end stitch ones. So yeah, every time I started it, the 2 times I started it, I would get down to the end of the one pattern row that once you got the foundation row, and I started the first row of pattern, really, it would have 5 stitches left, including the end stitch, instead of 6. It was supposed to have the 5 plus the end stitch, so it's supposed to be 6 stitches, and I was ending up with 5. Oh, well, go Floppy Cat, beat those Pokemon. My youngest got a toy from a Happy Meal, Squishmallow from McDonald's, and he is calling it Pokemon. Pokemon Rare is what he's calling it. The names he comes up with stuff. So he got a stuffed animal from the children's hospital that he had the surgery from, and he named it Branson, which when he was a little baby toddler, we bought him a Build-A-Bear while we were in Branson, and so we were trying to figure out what to name it, so we named it Branson. So he's got a Build-A-Bear named Branson, and so he stole the name from that one to name this new one. So he's got 2 Bransons. I cannot wait to start week 3 on my my wildflower oasis, because I want to get those neon flowers done. I'm gonna make the because he even mentions in one of his previous lives that he said one row is going to be your leaves, and then the next row will be your flowers. So I am actually going to do green for those rows, my neon green, and then I'm going to use my neon color. Yeah, Branson 2.0. Yeah, he's funny with his names. Yeah, he's gotten 2 toys from Happy Meals, because I did McDonald's Saturday and Sunday night, because, well, Saturday night was the night my husband took my mother-in-law back down to Kansas City, and then ended up in the ICU. So I was like, well, we're just getting McDonald's for dinner. And so he's gotten 2 Happy Meal toys that are Squishmallows. And so the first one was a little dog, and its name was like Steven, Stevon, and he named it Softy. And then the second one its name was like Hallie or something, and he named it Pokemon Rare. Yeah, they're little plushies. They're actually little plushies. I mean, they're the cheaper plushies, that that rougher material, soft material, not rougher, soft does not go together. See now? I need to take this off. I think this is making me washed out. Do y'all notice anything different behind me? I rearranged a little bit. I set it on my yarn. Get off my yarn. Now my sleeve's on it. I just look washed out, and I think it's because I'm wearing black. I don't know. This camera situation is getting irritating. Yeah, they're just little plushies, like that big. They're not like a couple in about what, 3 or 4 inches. So I started a new blanket. I hope I added that extra one on. I think I did. Hold on, let's see. This is 200. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, gradient. Well, it was actually all in plastic bags yesterday. I finally decided, you know what? I want to pull them out of their plastic. Yep. At least the ones here, they have squishmallows for the toys. So now I'm starting the. Okay, I kind of wanted to start the bag today. I'll work on this later because this takes a little more concentration, I think. And I kind of figured a lot of people weren't going to really follow me, or like not follow, but like follow along with this little thing that I'm doing. I think I'm going to start it today and I'll work on it again tomorrow. So my bag of cotton is not there. Where did it go? So I went through and I grabbed all of the scraps out of my cotton. And I went through and I wrote down the different colors. I gave them all different numbers. So I'm actually going to make up my own market bag. I'm not going to follow somebody else's. I think I'm going to make up my own. You're seeing a square that you would definitely raid. I'm going to guess this one. I can't get my fingers to go the right way. These ones right here, the gradient ones, or this one right here. Hi, Monique. So yeah, I went through, I wrote down all the colors and gave them numbers. Now I had like 13 colors. So I'm going to go through the one side first. So that's why you see a color and then a dash. So like when I roll a 1, I'm going to go like when I roll, I'm going to go through this list first. And then I'm going to go through this list. And then the extra one I had left over was a green, yellow, variegated one. Maybe. Mr. Jeremy, I found them a while back, but I have found some more. Is it Kobu? I think it's Kobu. The same colors I sent you before, like the rose color, the mint color. I feel like there's 3. Oh, and there's a navy blue color, a darker blue. I have more of those, and I don't plan on using them. I'm considering sending those to you as a surprise. No, I mean, I'm telling you about it, but like you'll never know when they come, if they come. I was like, he already bought the other ones. I'll just give them to him. So yeah, I was gonna make the one with the holes in it. The I can't remember what the one I shared with you guys last week, and then Rebecca gave me one for Jada and Stitches, and that one I think is gonna take too long. And she even said she said it took her a minute, but she also has a hard time with cotton with her hands. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to make my own. So instead of doing the windows like she does in the picture or the first one I shared with you guys, I was gonna do windows, but like not the way she does it. So it'll be different. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna send those to you because I really don't plan on using them anytime soon. I really wanted you guys to be able to see my hanks of yarn from Thrift and Stitches, and you can see a couple of them right here. I gave up on that because this pegboard, it literally, you can see the bottom of it right there. So if you follow it along here, there's this much gap between the top of things, like a countertop, and the pegboard. So I just said, you know what? I'm done trying to let you guys see, display that behind me. So I almost feel like I wasted my husband's time having him hang that up there. So I think I might have him take it back down because I don't think I'm going to use it because I'm barely using it anyway. Let's see. I really like it, but it took me a minute. Yes, because of cotton, I think. Yeah. Sunshine Phoenix Compendium Blanket. Which one is that? Okay, so my cousin is getting. What's up, bub? Can I put Komodo on in a little bit, please? Thank you. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell he's not. He's like, he walks around. My youngest, he had surgery on his tonsils and adenoids, and he's walking around like this all the time. His tongue like hanging out almost. And he says he's not hurting, but I just feel like he's being tough. So anyway, speaking of these gradients right here, there's a yellow one I ordered a bunch of because my cousin is getting married in September 1st actually, and she loves yellow. And so I was like, ooh, I want to make Michael's Ruby's Dream, which he hasn't even come out with, but he's shown it, so it looks gorgeous. And I thought this gradient right here will look amazing in that pattern, but I want to make it in the yellow for her as a wedding gift for her and her future husband. Hooked on Sunshine. Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my dice on my computer for my first color of my market bag. So it's just gonna be the bottom of it. I'm gonna go, I don't know what size I should go with. I think I'm gonna go to a 5. Marianne, what have you been using with your cotton to make your bags? Are you doubling up or are you just using single strand? Because I think I'm going to try and make this single strand just to make, maybe possibly use up more. Oh, actually, no, doubling it up would use more, but I don't want to double it up. I think I'm going to do it single stranded. I think. We'll see how it goes. Why is this not going? Okay, yeah. What size hook are you using for your market bags? Because you're using a single strand, I think. I feel like I've seen Hooked on Sunshine, but I'm not sure. Let's go to YouTube first. Okay, now I'm going to look up Jeremy's blanket real quick. Sunshine Phoenix that word is really hurting my brain. Sunshine Phoenix. Oh, I wonder if there's a crochet along. I wonder if that's it. Oh my word, if that's, no, that can't be it. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, what was it called again? Sunshine Phoenix Compendium blanket. If it's this one that I'm finding, which I'm not, Phoenix Cow, Hooked on Sunshine. Hooked on Sunshine. It must not be on, oh, maybe it's this one right here. Yeah, that would look good in a gradient. Single strand with a 5.5 or 6 millimeter. Okay, so a 5 would be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna roll on my computer with this little dice thing because I don't want to go find the dice. It's all the way upstairs. I guess I could share my screen with you guys so you could see it. Cancel. Share screen. Roll a dice. Share. Go back over here. Oh, I want to make sure I post. Add to scene. There we go. Okay, ready? Here we go. Go. 2. That's not very. That's very anticlimactic. Bam. It's 2. It doesn't do any rolling or anything. I'm like, okay, fine. Well, here is our first color, gold. So I'm going to do a magic ring. So my bag, well, I don't want it to show that. So why are you putting it on there? It says no connection. I'm like, well, I removed you from scene. So why are you doing that? Oh, goodness. I know, something. I picked the wrong one to use, I guess. Okay, let's see. All right, so I need to put 12. We're going to put 12 double crochets. This is going to take a while because I'm slow with smaller strands of yarn. And no worries, Kim. I'm here for a little while. At least an hour, I don't know. Maybe longer. It just depends on how I feel. But I don't have anything to do today, so other than sit on my hands and, worry about my husband and his mom. So 4, 5. So if you guys want to do this, I'm doing, if you want to make it in the future, you can come back and watch the replay. I will try to only work on it while I'm on here so that way it's recorded of what I do. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, you guys are too sweet. That's so awesome. I will definitely go get myself a coffee today on your behalf. And honestly, if you want to do those things from now on, if you would like, because I see more of it, YouTube likes to take a lot of the donations that you guys make. So I'm gonna put my Ko-fi account on here for you guys. Hello, Dawn Erin. Thank you for coming. So if you guys want to do any birthday donations, you can go there. And I will see immediate funds in my PayPal account as soon as you donate, and I'll actually only lose about 5% is I think what it is. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much. So yeah, there is that there. Hide. There we go. No worries. I don't want you to think I'm unappreciated. I very thank you. I'm just letting you know that from here on out, if you want to, go there. Because then YouTube doesn't get it. we what is it called? We take out the middleman. It's like 40% or something like that. Well, okay. After all the taxes and things, okay, let's just put it this way. Juan was talking about this on a live recently, and he said, let's say the dollar memberships that he gets, he sees like a quarter out of all of that with all the taxes and things they take out. Yeah, they say they take 30%, but then taxes and all that, it ends up being like maybe half of what you, yeah. Well, so am I, Erica, but I'm also learning things through other people. So, yeah, Yeah, Uncle Sam and YouTube, they take all their pickings. But on Ko-Fi, I'm pretty sure when you signed up for it and then you like, if you do like their free version without upgrading or whatever, you like they say as long as you're okay with us taking, I think it's like 5% of everything that you bring in. I'm like, whatever, 5%, take it. uh yeah. Right, Jeremy? I don't know. It is what it is. I almost, Dawn, kind of was debating, like, this has been a while back in January. I was thinking of not doing the monetization on here. But I also, the only thing I really do on here is the memberships. Even, I don't know. Yeah, Frizzy, that, so Marty from Flossom Crochet actually moved 2 of her tiers off of YouTube. So she has higher tiers on Ko-fi, whatever it is. And she has one membership level of membership on the channel just for people to support the channel, but she has her higher accounts, her, I mean, not accounts, higher levels on there. And you're still able to get access to the members only stuff, I guess, because she can link it through YouTube onto it. Yeah, I know, me too. I've seen that a lot too. They have Patreon and Discord and all this other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only gotten to 5 on here because I keep talking. It's no more than 10. I don't know what you mean. 6. I gotta get to 12. 7, 8, 9. The only thing about this bag is I don't know how I want to do 10, the increases on the ends. 11. Oh, I need to roll again, you guys, because yeah, there's always a percentage taken. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. That's why I just gave you guys the gave you that. Yeah, because YouTube, I have, with YouTube and monetization, you have to hit a certain threshold, which is $100, in order to get paid. Which after today, I should very well reach that. I just won't get it until probably July because of it being the end of the month. I don't know how that works. I just know that for the month of May, I won't see it till June. But with the Ko-Fi account, anything you guys donate is immediately in my PayPal. How is it? I like it. I haven't had any issues with it yet. And it's free. I get 30 hours a month free, which is 10 more hours than. It's very similar, Dawn, to StreamYard. Very similar. The layout's very similar. It's all switched though. So on StreamYard, I'm always used to all the comments and things being on the right hand side of the screen. In here, it's on the left hand side of the screen. Even though when I point, where my hands are at on the camera right now for my visual perspective, I'm on the opposite side of the comments. Over here is where my comments are with my hands. Yeah, so I mean, you get 30 hours free. So if you use the free versions of both without, you won't be able to do like streaming to other channels and things, but I think even with the free, you can have a certain amount of people up with both of them, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But with StreamYard, you get 20, and with EVMux, you get 30. So if you do the free version of both, that's 50 hours of free. So you could always flip-flop back and forth. I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm gonna I don't know why I'm muted, because I'm just going to text. It was my dad. He just wants to wish me a happy birthday, but I don't, I'm going to end up talking to him for a long time, so I just didn't want to. Hey, I will give you a call in a bit. I'm busy at the moment. Sorry. Okay. I just texted him saying, oh. Anyway, yeah, so if you use between the both of them, thank you, Sharon. It's 50 hours, so I figured I'll just use the free versions of both, and when I run out of one, I'll move to the other one. And I only go for, and but the thing is with ED Mux, you're limited to 2 hours at a time. So you can only go for 2 hours. Which, whatever, is fine. Yes, I did. I have to talk it out, otherwise I'm going to be like, I'm going to forget what I need to say. Okay, so I'm going to do more of a round bag, I guess. So, because I'm going based off of a pattern I've already seen. So I am drawing inspiration from somebody else just for the base. And if I can find their link to this one that I'm getting this one from, I'll link it for you guys. But I'm just utilizing the increase that she does. And she makes her bag more round, I think. So I'm going to go with that. A little different. Oh, Monique, this is me. I don't know what to talk about either. I just start randomly talking about things and, oh yes, Frizzy, we do get to dance. I just don't know if we'll get around to it today. I'm a little subdued today. But it is a celebration, so maybe I'll bring it in here shortly. Don't make fun of me, Kim. Don't make fun of me. I'm sure you do the same thing with as similar as we are. Yeah, well, this one's very similar to his, Marianne, but it's without increasing like on the ends. And so it's more round. So she did basically almost like a beanie, and she got up to like 108, and then she built it up. Ooh, is Hobby Lobby open today? I wasn't sure because I was going to go there too. I need some retail therapy, y'all. I need to keep my brain busy, and I need some retail therapy. Well, mostly too because here, we're going to squirrel from the bag for a minute. So, I started making my son's blanket. Well, I went to Walmart specifically to buy this Red Heart Red right here. But y'all, it's just too rough. I can get over it, but with this hook that I'm using, I just decided I don't want to use it for his blanket because it's not as soft. See, this is the one I started, and it's one stitch too short for the pattern to work. And mostly it's just, I can work with Red Heart. I'm not dishing Red Heart, or, I'm not being a bashing Red Heart, but this yarn right here from Big Twist is soft, and compared to that Red Heart together, it just doesn't work right. It's yes, if once it's washed, the Red Heart will soften up and match this, but why not start with something that's just as soft when I start with it? So, I'm using red from I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby, so I need to go to Hobby Lobby and buy more of the red for his blanket. I have plenty of the, oh, you can't see it. I have plenty of this sunrise ombre color. I don't need any of that. Thank God I got as much as I did, because 4, 8, 12, 6, I have 16 skeins of this sunrise ombre. So, I have plenty of that. I just need more red. I wasn't sure with it being Memorial Day if Hobby Lobby would be open today. And thank you for the birthday wish. Monique, just let us know you'll go on so your friends in chat just chat with us and make sure to keep the chat. Oh, excuse me. I just burped. That was gorgeous, I know. Y'all really like that. Yay! That means I get to go to Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna leave my kids at home and go Hobby Lobby. I have a 14-year-old, so they'll be fine. Yay. I kind of want to go to my Joann's, but as I was saying on, do I want big? I kind of do, but honestly, the I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I don't mind mixing Hobby Lobby's yarn with Big Twist because they're both really soft, and I've already done it before. So he has a blanket. Actually, no, my youngest has a C2C that I made with that same Sunrise Ombre yarn and a yellow from Hobby Lobby, and the two of those yarns together, oh, it's a soft blanket. Oh my gosh, it's soft. Good morning, Fan Wiggles. And thank you, Monique. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I think. That every time I say kitty cat to my cat, I think pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm such a delicate flower. What? I don't know what you mean. Squirreling. Yeah, so I want to put that link back up. So yeah, if you guys want to do any birthday whatevers, I'm not asking for anything. I've had people graciously, amazingly gift me things this morning, so I need to put on there. If you want to, there you go to that. The burp. Burp. I don't know why I'm trying to move on this bag, but like my brain was like literally drawing a blank on what to do next. Oh, I need to roll a dice to see how many rows I need to do. Go. Oh, go figure. It's only one. It rolled a 1. Well, I guess I'm done with that. Rip out that. So I've already done 1 row. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, right? That's why I said, if you guys want to, like, gift me, what do I want to call it? Financial gifts? I don't want to say money. What's another word for money? If you want to gift financially. Like I said, my brain's not working this morning. Okay. All right. Well, now we need to pick a new color already. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to find a different roll of dice because this one's annoying. Like, it's annoying. It's boring. Roll of dice. Roll. See, that's a much better. Here, let me share this with you. Monetary gifts. If you would like to monetarily gift me anything, please use my Ko-Fi account. Please. Oh, you know what? Here, let me see if I can put it in. Here we go. Edit. Oh, see, now I forgot what you said. Right? So check out her channel or her page. I think Frizzy, you may follow her already and see how she's doing it because she's really got herself organized. It's really cool. Monetary, yes. Monetary. Banner. Want to monetarily gift to my channel, to me. Donate here. Save. Show. Okay, I feel like dancing, guys. I need to move. Lurking and working. 117 out of 203. Need to get as much as much. Well, you got this, Penny. You got this. All right, ready, guys? I wonder if they have a birthday one. Can't go any longer. My legs are burning. Oh. I don't. This one. No. This one. No, it's this one. I knew it was a peace sign. I just couldn't remember which one it was. It's whenever I'm counting to 2. I always get balloons. Yeah! Birthday celebrate. Come on! Okay, so I rolled a dice on the Google's search engine, came up with one, and I got a 6. So my next color is pink, purple, cream, variegated. Pink, purple, what? Cream, variegated. Which one is that? Oh, it's this one. This is my next color. After this. All right, and then we got to roll for how many rows? Roll. 2 rows. Well, that's better than 1. So Google's already being better than that other sucky one. I'm nervous to get any text messages or phone calls from my husband, guys. So if I get one from him, hopefully we don't get anything. I'm hoping that my mother-in-law turns the corner and gets better enough to go home and get on chemo and kick the cancer's tuchus. That's what I want. Y'all, the cool thing is that my 2 older kids got to give her a hug goodbye. So that way, I feel like in a way that was almost like them being able to say goodbye if something were to happen, which I hope not. Not today. Not today. Please, not today. Anyway, mind off that. I'm having fun hanging out with you guys. Okay, so now I need to increase. So now, okay, I've changed my colors, and I am going to do an increase. So I'm going to do 2 double crochets into each of the 12. So we're going to have 24 when we're done with this round. So like I said, this is going to be like a hat, a beanie, kind of started, but we're going to get up to 108. I can't remember how many rounds that is. But I want to say she increased almost to like 9 rounds or something like that. So this is a lot smaller yarn, guys. My goodness. Oh, and if you hear this like little throop sound, I still haven't figured out how to turn off my Discord. Don't switch. Oh, everybody's happy birthday in Discord. Well, not everybody, just a couple. I need to figure out how to turn the sound off for the notifications. I want to keep the notifications, but I want to turn the sound off. That's all I want turned off. Notifications. I just want to do the sound. So I don't have it on, I have it as an app on my computer. Thank you, Sassy. So yeah, I think I just need to mute my I don't know. Whatever. There shouldn't be a ton, but if you guys hear like a sound, it's just Discord. You can mute this. Yeah, see, I'm not on the website. I have an app. I downloaded the app on my computer, so it is the app that's making the sound. Options. I mean, I want the notifications, but I don't want to hear the necessarily. I don't necessarily need to hear that. So 2 in each stitch. What's Discord? Honestly, Arrow, the best way I can describe it is it's like texting in a chat room kind of thing. It was meant for gamers, for people that are gamers, to like chat and share their gaming that they did and stuff, but like it's turned into just everybody using it it's just basically a chat room. Do you remember what chat rooms were? They're still around, but like, you could get into a room of people of like-mindedness, of say like all crocheters, all knitters, all whatever, yarn lovers, and you got in there, you just, but with Discord, at least with Frizzies, you have to have an invitation into their Discord in order to be able to chat amongst them. So, but it's by invite only, at least for hers and a lot of people. But I honestly, I don't know that I'll ever start one for my channel, just because she's already doing it. I don't want to have like not do it. I don't want to not do it because she's doing it, but just because too many things going on to remember. I already have a Facebook group I'm barely active in, and I don't do anything on Instagram, so it's just like one less platform for me to keep track of. So that's why I probably won't do it. Oh, you can do video chat and okay. Yeah, you don't have to be a gamer to do it, but like I think it initially started out for people that were gamers, and it just kind of morphed. Yeah, it's basically just a modern day instant message. That's all it is. It's just without having to have other people's phone numbers, you can chat with them like a text message kind of thing. And like there's people within these groups that I can directly message that I never would be able to. So I try to explain as best I can. Let's see. I think that's my slip stitch right there. All right, so I'm going to count this real fast just because I'm not sure. Yeah, yep. MDL does, Pantonio does his, Panda does his gaming from Discord. But now he has started doing YouTube lives with it too. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay. So I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. And then I chain 1 and move up. And then I'm going to do a double crochet into that first stitch I slipped into, and then I'm going to go 2 into the next one. So we're going to go 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. So 1, and then in the next one 2, 1 in the next one, 2 in the next. So that's how you increase to the next one, and then that will give us, I think it goes up to 36. Because I think we're doubling by 12, if I remember correctly. But this next row is going to be, oh, you know what? I can cut this off because I'm done with it. Notification sounds. Yeah, see, on the app on my computer. Oh, here we go. Disable all notification sounds. Haha. Thank you. I had it right there. I scrolled down to it, but I just didn't see it. That's funny. I had to go back in and actually read what it was scrolled to was actually what you just said. Okay. Right. YouTube and Facebook are about as much as I can handle with like running groups and things. So I'm like, we'll just do that. Oh, thanks, Arlena. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're increasing to 36, so it's a single double, not a single double, one double in a stitch, then you do 2 in the next stitch, 1 in the next stitch, 2 in the next, and you just keep repeating that around until you get to the end, and you slip to the end, and then you will do the next increase. So I am working on round 3 now, because it said to do 2 rounds on my last roll. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to roll for the next one. This is going to be a very scrappy bag. I don't know, after I shared that one pattern with you guys, I just got to thinking, I'm like, and Marianne keeps sharing these not patterns, but these bags every day, and I'm like, I can come up with them. Okay. Single, double. I say single double, but I mean one double, but it's not a single and a double. It's just one single solitary double. That just feels like one of those, what are those statements called where it has not like a double negative, but like where it's opposite, like you use 2 words that are opposite of each other, like yes, no is a monster bag. So Sassy Discord is basically like Messenger, but it has like rooms, so to speak, groups of people that you can get into. Oxymoron, there you go. Yeah, it just feels like when I say single double, it's like, well, is it single or, is it 1 or 2? Thank you, Margaret. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm cold. I want to put my jacket back on, but I've noticed I haven't been like, although I am still kind of, the light's filtering a little or changing a little bit because of moving. But what do you guys think of the situation behind me? It's different. Yes, Marianne, have you posted the monster bag yet? Excuse me. 1, then 2. I don't like running single strands of cotton together, or single strand of cotton, but oh well. You know what? I'm designing a bag on the fly. Big groups, I go silent. So, Frizzy's, if you're a member of her channel and if you're in her Discord, I think she's got a lot of them in there, but like on average, I want to say maybe 10 people are chatting a day. Because I noticed the other day there was like 8 online or something like that. Like right now, in my Discord with Frizzy, let's see, it says 6 of us are online. You also see a lot of blue. Yeah, I do have a lot of blue and teal over here. All my Diva Pink is down low now. So this is the table, that TV table I was talking to you guys about. And I was going to leave it empty on top, but it just, it felt too bare between this and the bottom of the pegboard. And honestly, I couldn't find my books. Oh, and I know where they're at now, but I like this. Yes, Bub. Can you guys give me just a minute? I'm gonna go change the YouTube channel real quick. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Maybe a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, yeah, Discord is fun. I've enjoyed it. All right, so I need to do one more. We're not gonna get very far on this bag today. So I'm gonna slip. I slipped into the first. Actually, hold on. No, I need to hold on. I need to backtrack because I need to slip with the next color. So let's get our next color. Well, you can do Discord on your phone too. You don't have to do it on a computer. But if it's easier on a computer, that's totally understandable. All right, so I'm going to roll the dice again for our next color. It is 5. 5, 5, 5, olive green. My goodness gracious, this is going to be a very colorful bag. We're going with olive green now. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of like a flower, kind of. You know? And then this on the outside of that. The universe knows what it wants. All right, so we're going to do this color for 3 rounds. You were expecting it to look like... So is it a monster bag because it's so big, Marianne? I'm going to see that. Hold on. Marianne, Mama Wench, a.k.a. Marianne. Posts. Ah, that's why you're calling it a monster bag, because it's big. But I like the colors. Fun, Sassy Mary. All right. There it is. I'm teaching you to count. 1, then 2, then 3. I don't know, like, I'm just going to leave the tails, I think. I don't know. I should go through and sew them in as I go, but it's slowing me down. I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. Or I'll just leave them all inside the bag and you'll never see them. Oh, this is fun. I love the way these colors are turning out so far. All right, so we're going to chain 1. I finished my slip stitch. I slipped into the first double crochet of the round with my green. All right, and then I'm going to do 1 in the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And then I'm going to do 2 in the next one. So every 3rd stitch is going to be your increase. So you're going to go 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and then you're going to go 2 into 1. 1, 2. See, it looks kind of like a flower. It's the bottom of the bag. These colors need to be the side of the bag. Oh, I'm liking this so far, though, honestly. Single double. Yeah, right, Lana. 1, 2, single double. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, open the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, Heaven's Gate. I don't remember how that one goes. 9, 10, let's do it again. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Okay, now I got that song stuck in my head. Give me another song. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to make a bag, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a round bag, I guess. A round market bag. Why not? So then let's see. Okay. 12, 24, 36. We should be at 48. If we're increasing by 12 each time. Mana boo doo 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 mana doo 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 doo. All those pings you're hearing are my Facebook notifications. Uh-oh. Pause, please. That was my husband. He's it's not looking good. She's still here, but we're moving to comfort care at this point. So I love the distraction. Thank you guys. So no, I'm gonna stay here. He's 3 hours away, y'all. So it's not like I can jump in the car and go. And I got to keep my youngest out of away from germs right now because he's what are we, 2 days now, 3 days, 48, we're what, 3 days post-op at this point. So yeah, that was my husband. That's why I had to take that real quick. So no, I'm gonna make my bag. I'm really, seriously, I love these. This is me coping, guys. Yeah, I love these colors. So his sister is with him, thankfully. So his sister and mom have been, what is the word I'm looking for? They've been not button heads, but like, words. No, he's got people there, thankfully, Sassy. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Yeah, what is that word where like you're not close to your parent anymore? There's a word I'm looking for, and I literally cannot, it will not come out of my head. I know one of y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't, what is it? Torn apart? Not torn apart, that's not what I'm looking for. Estranged! See, I knew you guys would get it. Yes, thank you. They've been estranged for a long time. Pretty much my whole marriage with my husband. So 20 years, at least. Things have been messy between those two. And she's actually at the hospital with my hubby. So I'm actually kind of shocked that she made the drive. Yeah, so it's okay. Like I told my husband, I hate to say it, but if it's, with being a Christian and being a believer in God, if it's his will, yes, it sucks, but she will be in a better place. She will be pain-free. I don't know what we're going to do with her dogs, because they're going to have to come up here. And they're both senior dogs. Well, one of them is originally our dog, so, I mean, obviously we'll take him back. Like, but it's the little one that has a little more medical issues going on, that I'm like, I need somebody that has a heart for dogs and can take her. Because she's a special dog, and she's one eye down and basically 90+% blind in the second eye, and I don't know if she's going deaf or is kind of deaf, like, so she's got some issues and allergies, and it's just y'all, I hate to be like that, but I don't have the capacity to take care of her senior dog, but we will. I mean, we'll make it work, but I'm just praying that God will help me out there somehow and give her a loving home that will give her the care she needs in her final days, because her dog's 14 years old. So I don't know. She might be. I mean, maybe this dog will be heartbroken from her mom being gone. If and when that happens. So. Anyway, can we talk about something else? Please? Let's lighten the mood. Lighten the mood. I'm seriously loving the. Okay. Okay, mind out of the gutter. It's a flower. It is a abstract. What does this flower remind me of? What are those round flowers with the yellow in the center? Yeah, see, her dog's 14, so I'm like, oh, how much longer does she have? And I don't want her to suffer either, without her mom. Oh, I still have 2 more rounds to do. I know, right? For being random, that actually works out really well. It's like a round, almost like, what are those flowers called? They're round. Or maybe it's just a flower, I'm thinking like an art flower, like somebody like painted it this way. These colors are working out so nice. Monique, thank you for rejoining. Yay! I'm pretty sure you rejoined, because I'm pretty sure you were a member already, right? I think. Yeah. So your guys' memberships, I absolutely love the fact that you guys do that. I know it does look kind of like a badge. All right, so the next round I'm going to, okay, so I slip stitched into the last, or to the first stitch of the round. So I haven't counted, but I'm assuming we should have 48 stitches. Oh, so I'm gonna do one in the first stitch that I slipped into, and then one into the next 2 stitches. So we want 3 single, three double crochets by themselves, and then 2 in the last one. Oh no! Darn hackers! I hate when that happens. Maybe it's the chrysanthemum, Jeremy, that I'm thinking of. But I thought there was like a roundish flower that had maybe it has a yellow inset. I don't know. I'm not great with flower identifications and things. So 3, and then we're gonna do 3 double crochets by themselves, and 3 in the 1 in the next 3 stitches, and then 2 into the 4th one. So we're gonna be counting by fours. Yeah. So what is it? 48, then 60? I think it's 60. You know what? I guess I'll count after this one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I may end up using up my whole 2 hours this morning because I need the distraction. I need it. Monique, I hear ya. It messes up everything, not just memberships, but like everything. And then you get these random emails going, your card's about to expire to this certain thing that you forgot that you that you were like automatically paying for. Or your card was declined because it was expired, and it was like, there's another one I forgot. And I am purposely wearing this today because of it being Memorial Day, so I wanted to be somewhat patriotic. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? My mother-in-law's in the hospital, in the ICU right now, so they have moved basically to a hospice. Well, a hospice isn't coming in, but they're moving to comfort care in the hospital, in the ICU, so. But we're getting off that topic. We're talking about fun stuff. I mean, we need to get off the credit card too, because that's not fun either. All right, 3 and then increase. See, if I was doing this double stranded, I'd be so much further along. That's why I like double stranding cotton, because it goes so much faster. And y'all, I'm not even going to use up. Okay, get this. This red right here is from my Gigabyte blanket. This is the second skein that I caked up, and you can see how much is there. Almost, I want to say, probably 75 to 80%, maybe even 90% of the skein is still here. I barely went through one. I barely got into the second skein of all of my colors for that big blanket. I even managed to make it through when I did my border, the last black border. I managed to not have to tie on the second black cake that I had in the basket. Yeah, I need some yarn therapy, and gosh, y'all have donated like so much this morning. I appreciate every one of you. Oh, look at that. I got a couple more donations on my Ko-Fi account. I will, Sassy Mary. Yes, ma'am. She said, go to Hobby Lobby and have a cup of coffee. I said, yes, ma'am. I am really loving these colors. Like, for scrap yarn, like, I literally pulled all of my scraps out. Like, y'all, like, some of these I was questioning if they would look good together. Like, I have this in there. This, I mean, they kind of almost all go together. But then I have this one. And I got oranges. I mean, it's almost all autumnal stuff in here. But hey, these are all my scrappies that I had. So, can you see all the colors in there? But I mean, sometimes scrap looks great together. Okay, where am I at here? So I need 2 in here. So I don't know if anybody's going to make this bag after I'm all said and done with this, but y'all make me so happy when y'all make my stuff. Really. It means a lot. And I'm sorry that I dropped the ball on my May flag. I do need to get that done. It'll just be late. It might become June's flag at this point, and then I'll just make the one that I designed for June. I will probably push to August. And then I have to make actually, you know what? I might just do a tutorial on the one I made from last year because I like the one I made from last year. It's just a C2C with a star border on it. It looks awesome. So I'm probably going to end up using that one. See, the thing is I am a lot like Kim in a way because once I make something, because I really want to make another gigabyte blanket, but I'm going to wait because I was killing my wrist. That's partially why I'm working on this instead of the other Tunisian blanket, because the motion of the Tunisian, I was already starting to feel it this morning, and so I said I need to take a break from that. So I'm trying to do something a little different, movement. So that's why I wanted to start on this bag. So yeah, if you guys are interested in following along with this, just go back and watch the replay of this this crazy live, and then fun times. And then tomorrow I'll continue working on this. So I'm gonna try my darndest to put this thing down and not touch it until tomorrow, so that way you guys can, if you want to make it in the future and not necessarily right now, you can come back to it. But I will try to also, I should go through and write down. What I'll do is after today's live, I will go and write down what I get done. So that way I, man, my hair's frizzy, sorry. That way I can maybe write up a pattern, because I don't know that, again, I don't mind doing tutorials. I just am not, I don't know, I don't have the patience. I don't know if that's the right word. The motivation, the time. I have time. I don't know. I want to be working on all my other patterns, I guess. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, twins in a stitch. And I am on the second round of this green and still got plenty of green left. So I hope what I'm going to do is really is whenever it runs out, so once I get to the main part of the bag, the main body, I'm going to literally just, even if it doesn't make a whole round, I'm just going to, wherever it stops in the round, I'm going to redraw for the next color and just add it on to the end and keep going. And then try to get in the rows that I can. If I can't, then I'll just stop it where it stops, So. That right there, scrolling across the bottom, just cracks me up. It looks like those signs that I see the people on the side of the road holding up going, anything helps. I feel like I'm begging for money. I'm not, I promise. Although I will tell you right now, any and all money that I get from this channel is my yarn money. Like, I get to spend that on yarn. So yeah, so I'm just making this up as I go. So we should be, what did I say, 60 stitches now? So we're almost halfway done with the bottom before it goes up the sides. So like I said, she did a chain of 5 and then single crocheted. The main part of it, she single crocheted back into the chain space and then chain 5. So she had like shell type windows in her pattern from the one that I'm drawing inspiration from for this part. I am going to do just regular windows, and then in between I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a round. I was thinking single crochets, but I don't like single crochets, so I think I'm going to go up to a half double crochet just to give, I guess, a stabilizing row between the windows instead of doing the windows like what's the word I'm looking for? Not alternating, but like offset of each other, so that way like the post goes into the chain space. I don't want to do that because then I'll have to do the math on. So we're just gonna do the window and then a stabilizing row, and then so it's gonna be a 2-row repeat for my bag, but it will be a holy bag. It will be a holy bag. HOLE-Y. Why don't you try the waistcoat stitch? The waistcoat one is the knitted looking one, right? I could do that. In between the windows or period, or with like no windows. Because then I would have to do a couple rows of that to get the waistcoat to come out. Because that requires at least 2 rows just to get 1 row of waistcoat. Thank you, Tammy's. Okay, yes to which one? I asked you 2 questions. Should I replace the windows with it, and just make the whole bag waistcoat, or are you saying between the windows? All right, so I got done with my round, and I already did the next stitch on the top there, so I'm going to go and count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. How did I get 59? I should have 60. Oh, because I didn't increase. That's why. I didn't increase in my last stitch. That's why. Okay. There's my 60 right there. Now I slip into the first stitch of the round, and then I chain 1. And I do, instead of chaining 3 or chaining 2 and then doing a double crochet back into the stitch, I do what's called a stacked single crochet double crochet. A stacked single crochet that acts as my double crochet. And then we're going to do 1 in the next 3. So we're going to have 4 standalone double crochets and then an increase. So a few rows of waistcoat, then windows. You could also do fillet style windows. Oh, true. I could do. Which would be better? Okay, so here are the options. I like Jeremy's idea too. So my idea, my option A is when we get done with the bottom, we're going to start the side. So option A, a row of windows, then a row of single or half doubles, and then you repeat that over and over and over until you get to the height of the bag. So then the last row that you get to, you want to make it that half double or single crochet row, the solid one, because then you add the handles onto that. And then option B, I do the fillet style windows where it's row after row after row after row of windows, but I can keep the posts on top of the posts so that the windows are literally going to be lined up instead of being offset. Or option C, doing windows or a few rows of the waistcoat, which is like a knitted look, and then a window row, and then a few rows of waistcoat, and repeat that over and over. And then once you get to the top, you would do, your rows of waistcoat to get the edging at the top before you do the handles. So which option do you think I should go? A, B, or C? And hopefully you followed me on all that. And I didn't confuse you. Okay, so I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 standalone double crochets, and then I'm going to do my increase in the next stitch. So you're basically working over 5 stitches. So you have 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches that are by themselves, and then you have 2 in 1. So you have 4 standalone stitches and then an increase. And you literally repeat that around. So we should be 72 after this. So we're increasing basically by 12. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good morning, Sunita. Thank you, thank you. Y'all, the birthday wishes are definitely making today a better day. So, all right, so 72, then 84, then 96. Oh, okay, so it does go, okay, 108. All right, so this is the last round of the green. Then we move on to our next color when I get around to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm on round 6. 84, 96. No, yeah, 84, 96, 108. 7, 8, 9. So it is 9 rounds. I was right. I don't know, Jeremy. I don't know which one I want to do. Option A, B, or C. Did you guys miss all those options? Do I need to run through them all again? I know it's 10:30 Central, so I don't know if people are getting their days going or what's going on. Aw, thank you, Kimmy. Yes, Kimmy, it is my birthday today. Yep, the big 4-0. It doesn't feel any different, to be honest. I feel like the same old person. It's just a bit. I gotta take that one out. Hold on, sorry. Not paying attention. You slept in. You're trying and failing. Well, you're doing fine, Frizzy. Okay, now I have 4 and then my increase. There we go. I mean, it works up quick. I'm already on round 7. If I was working on this and not distracted the whole time. I know, Jeremy, but I'm indecisive on what I like. Like, I don't know until it's, I mean, what would option be? Did I do option C as the waistcoat one? I think I did. So option B was the fillet style windows where they are stacked on top of each other. I kind of like that idea. That's why I was like, it is a market bag, but I also want to use it maybe possibly for just a bag, project bag maybe. Because even if it has holes in it, whatever, that's fine. I have these that I use so all my stuff doesn't fall out anyway. So I think I'm going to try B with the windows, the fillet style windows. Like in my mind, it's very similar to the design that I got this bag from, but it's different. The only reason I was doing the alternating with a solid row and window row is just I figured it would just give it a little more structure maybe. Okay, 4 and then increase. Okay, I gotta remember 4 increase, 4 increase. 4 then increase. 4 standalones, then as one says, twins in a stitch. So 4 standalones and then an increase. The increase is 2 stitches in one, or twins in a stitch. So 2, 3, 4, increase. 1, 2. Okay. Drink. Hydrate. Although I don't know that this is hydrating. So this is a can koozie we got randomly from somebody that they just gave us because they had a lot of extras left over from their wedding back in 2011, I guess. And on the back of it, it says, to have and to hold and to keep your beer cold. Your coffee is gone. My drink is almost gone. 1, go get some more. 2, 3. I feel like all you guys are watching is me counting. 4. You usually add a couple rows of connected doubles for your windows bags for strength. So yeah, I could do that. You know, do several rounds of windows and then like a center band. A middle band, yeah, that's what, yeah, and do like, what are those called? They're not connected doubles. What are they called? They're, oh my gosh, my brain is seriously like not working today. Is it linked? I think they're called linked. Oh, I'm cold. I'm cold. Linked. Yep, that's what I was thinking, where you link them together. I think that's what I'll do. Can you do, I think that was half treble. Or no, that was trebles. No, those are half trebles. What? Why does this say linked half trebles? It's a linked half double crochet. That's so weird. Insert a hook into single vertical thread of, oh boy, I'll have to read that later. Okay, whew, we're getting around there. This bag's not going to be terribly huge because, where am I at here? 4, oh, I need to do the increase on that one. So we're doing 4 standalones increase, and that should give us a total of 72. So round 6, you should have 72 at the end. And then we're going to change colors. I'm going to try and change colors one more time, and then we'll have to get off because Evie Mux is like screaming at me. Not really. Evie Mux told me about 10 minutes ago, you've only got 30 minutes left. Yes, ma'am. Right? Linked. I was like, I know they have a name. What is it? I couldn't figure it out. I have a Michael's Rewards voucher. I don't know. I don't think I need to go to 3 craft stores today. 1, 2. Hobby Lobby for sure. 3, because I want to go possibly buy out their red, because so by the way, I'm making the MDL's saddleback blanket, which is like this thick and is yeah, she's yelling at me. No, the little yellow box in the bottom right corner comes up saying, your live will automatically end in 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. And it even sends me an email. Like, okay. Like, I'm going to check my email in the middle of a live. Why do you send an email for that too? It's right there on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the idea of the linked half double crochets. So I'm going to say, I'm actually going to let the dice roll and see how, well, no, because I want it to be somewhat even. So I might do like 3 to 5 windows and then do my linked doubles and then do another 3 to 5 windows before I do the top edging handles. I am going to go back to the same video and see how she does it. I think she chains like a whole bunch and then goes back and forth with single crochets for like an inch or so. 4. And then my increase. I'm almost done with the round. Yay! Alright, so 1, 2. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I need to hold it up. 3, 4. Even this motion, I can feel it in my wrist. I try to do these, stretch it out and do this to try to get my joints to not get locked up. 4. It's funny, every time I go to check where I'm at, I'm always on the increase. It seems like. Alright, so I should have 1. I'm on my last repeat here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then increase. And then we don't slip into the first one yet because we're going to change colors. Now you can make this bag however you want, and then this is another one that I see one recommend where you put your hands flat and you try to pull them down and try to make your arms as flat as possible, like a table. I guess relax your elbow or your shoulders. I just hold it there for about, 10-15 seconds. All right. Okay, next color. Roll the dice. Roll. 2. We're going with color 2. We're back on the gold. That works. It works. It works. It works. I always do slip stitches. Michael from MDL got me started on this. I used to always just do, just pull it up in there, but I feel like the slip stitch adds a little extra security for me. All right, so basically what I do is I stuck my hook into the first stitch and I pull to do the slip stitch. To slip into the first double crochet, I pull this through instead of the green. So I pull it through like that, and then I tighten down the slip knot, tighten down the green. You could tie them together, which I plan on doing, the two ends, and then sewing them in. See, I still have a lot of green left over, even after 3 rounds. All right, so now we're gonna do oh goodness. Don't break your wrist, Jeremy. All right, so I slipped in, I chained 1. I'm going to do my stacked single crochet for my first double with the right end first. I had the tail instead of the working yarn. Okay, let's try that again. So chain 1, and then I'm going to do my stacked single for my first double crochet into the first stitch that I slipped into. All right, now we're going to do 5 standalone double crochets and then your increase, so 2 in 1. So you do 5 double crochets. So there's 4, 5, and then we're going to do 2 into the next one. So every 6th stitch, you're going to do 2 double crochets into the same stitch. guess that's one way of saying it. Every 6th stitch, you're going to put 2 into it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 standalones, and then an increase. So in the 6th one, we do 2. 1, 2. So this one should give us 84. See the colors? This is actually turning out pretty cool looking. I can't wait to see what this side's going to look like once I get to the 108. Once I get to the 108, I'll see if it's wide enough. It should be big enough at that point. Because right now I'm sitting at, let me find my measuring thing. All right, we got 14 minutes, guys. All right, so just the 6 rounds is 7 inches. So with the 8th one, or the 7th one, sorry, it adds about a half an inch or so. So another inch. So round 7 will be 8 inches. Round 8 should be around 9 inches. And then round 9 should be around 10 inches-ish. Oh, I gotcha. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So is anybody going to make a bag in the future? Oh my word, 11 children under the age of 12. Wow. Enjoy, Kim. Oh, and then an increase. I'm going to be getting off in about 10 minutes. 10, 12 minutes, somewhere in there. I'm going to at least get this round done, and then I'm going to get off. So 1, 2. Is anybody else going to go live today? I need the distractions, guys. 3. I could go back. You know, I could go live on StreamYard right after this. Although I could start a new live on EV Mux. It's just 2 hours at one stretch is all they allow. Man, my hair is like frizz ball central this morning. Yeah. Yep, the future is never promised, Sassy. That's for sure. I mean, just look at what's going on with my mother-in-law. She's in her 60s. Late 60s, I think. Mid to late 60s. Because she's not much older than my mom, and my mom is just... She was born in 64. I figured this out the other day. She's 61 this year. So she's like mid to late 60s. So she isn't guaranteed tomorrow either. Sadly. Frizzy and frizzball. Yep, my hair is a frizzball this morning. It must be super humid outside. 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to get off here after I finish this round and go to Hobby Lobby and just get out of the house for a minute. I have been in the house for the last... Well, I left the house to go get food the last couple days, but I need to get out and just go do something. Yeah, for Sassy, seriously, that's what I was thinking. Like, the fact that she came to our house... The fact that she drove 3 hours in the state that she ended up being in. And, yeah. So, I think it was meant for her to... For her stubbornness is what got her up here. She was bound and determined because she had already canceled on us for the recital weekend. She had planned to come up for then, but her car had problems, so she couldn't make it up. And so, like, it's totally fine. We didn't care. You know, we're like, whatever. You'll come up when you come up. And then, so she rescheduled for this last weekend. Little did we know, it may ultimately be the last. And I have to say that quietly because I have, ears that listen when I talk on here. And my middle child is sensitive. And that poor kid, he's like, I feel bad for Daddy and Grandma June. I was like, I know, buddy. I know. We all do. Ooh. Pop up at Kimmy's house. I will try to be there, depending on when it is. Ears that hear all things. Yep. And yeah, because when she was leaving to go home on Saturday, I told her, I was like, will you promise me you'll go get seen by a doctor? I was like, you know what? You may go there and it end up being nothing. And that's what I was hoping for, that it would have been nothing. Just bruising and just from the fall being bruised up and just sore. You know, that's what I was hoping for, not for all this. So, yeah. Anyway, I got 9 minutes. Yeah. gotta hurry up and get around this row here. Yep, they don't just hear it, they retain it. This is true. Especially traumatic stuff. It just sticks with you. I know there's some things that if I really thought hard enough and remembered, I could remember. It's just my brain. My long term is sucky. Even my short and long term sucky. Yep, they're little sponges, Jeremy. We're all sponges at that age. Sweet. Well, I might be at Hobby Lobby when you go live. Because like I said, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to run out there, I think. Get it done earlier in the day. So that way, if for some reason I need to hit the road this evening to go, you know, rescue my husband, I can be ready to go for that. I may just go ahead and pack. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and pack up a to-go bag just in case. Not that I don't know that there's anything I can do down there, but in case I need to go down there for some reason. So 4, 5. I hate not being confident in counting. Increase. And I got to remember which increase I'm on. I'm on 5 and then an increase. So 5 standalones, increase. But yeah, the only reason I'm sticking at home is because of my youngest having had surgery on Friday. And I don't really want to get him out and, you know, stressed out with things going on and get him around other germs and get an infection or anything like that. Let's see. What did you say, Jeremy? I have some stuff that I want to forget, and my brain is like, here, you need this one memory again. I know. It's the ones you want to forget, and then you're like, brain, I want to forget that one. All right. Almost there. I got 7 minutes, 6 minutes actually. I'm just about to hit the 54 mark, hour and 54. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I got to do a second round of this, but I won't do it on here. What I'm going to do is there's another round, or should I save it for tomorrow? I have 2 rounds of this gold to do. So if you're going to follow this, basically what you're going to do is on the next round, you're going to do another increase. You're going to go every 7th stitch increase. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. So then you should come to 96. So the next round, round 8, is 6 standalone double crochets and an increase. So when you start your round, you start the first double crochet, however you start your first double crochet of the round, and you do it into that first stitch that you slipped into from the row below. So if you chain 3 and that's your double crochet, then you do a double crochet into the next stitch and then the next 4. So you're going to have 6 standalone double crochets before your increase. And then tomorrow I will come on here and we'll do that last round of increase, which will get us to 108. But because then I will be rolling for my next color how many rounds for that last increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 increase. So yeah, I will. The way it's gonna work is even if I have let's say 2 rounds of. Okay, yes, I know it'll end in 5 minutes. Okay, so even though I have only 1 more round, so 2 more rounds of increases to do, I'm still going to do 2 rounds or however many the dice rolls for that color, but then I'm just going to change to the next stitch pattern, if that makes sense. I'm going to keep the row count correct, as in whatever rolls. I'm going to do 2 rows of whatever it is, but whether the first row is an increase and then the next one is just the regular row, whatever. So I need to get off here anyway. My live is about to end in 4 minutes, and I need to go to the restroom, and I want to go to Hobby Lobby and get me some retail therapy. So I hope you guys have a great day. Have a safe Memorial Day. Don't forget to remember and honor all those that have fallen for our freedom, and thank those that are currently fighting for our freedom and their families. And thank you guys all for the birthday wishes and donations and the prayers for my mother-in-law. Just keep those going. I will try to keep you guys updated on that. So yeah, if I'm not here tomorrow morning, you'll know why. If I am, I'll let you know if there's anything new. So, all right. Have a great Memorial Day, guys. Love you guys. Be safe. Be kind. Be positive. Come on, heart. Work. There we go. Be positive and make beautiful things. And we'll see you later. Bye.